Hello, my name is Jaden Hudson, and for the article that I have chosen for the 30th is one that has come from Pitchfork. It is based on more so of the nuances of the modern ways of doing mastering audio in the music industry, specifically with the process and like the way that equipment used and being done translates into the final product of the of music, and how mastering can affect music in different mediums between headphones, home theater speakers, and stuff like that, and even to the point of like just listening to music while you're out in the car. The article uses a decent amount of information of how mastering has changed over the years. In the beginning, through like stuff with Metallica, and how one of their albums was like, with the way that it has sounded, that there would be certain noises and stuff throughout different songs and whatnot, and little errors and mistakes in mixing, and how it also explains how someone actually took those audio files and such and sort of applied mastering to such an old album and actually fixed some of said mistakes that has been made. It also contains like different quotes and stuff from engineers that shed light more on like the experience and different viewpoints that you could have to mastering. Since I feel it's kind of like mixing, essentially, where it's like you're doing little details here and there, but with mastering, it's more so overall of the final adjustments of a audio recording with post-production, especially for music-wise. And it also gives examples of music and shows how extremely altered that something can be with mastering, and how music affects even how it feels without it. Like, for example, Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Unmastered, in a way that it sounds. I think that the article is important because it speaks more on the nuances of the process. As stated earlier, it fully talks about to understand its needs and its abilities in audio. From what is gathered from the article, mastery isn't fully explored in the way that mixing is, of course, from what I can gather from the article, since it really came about sort of in the late 90s, early 2000s, based on how this article talks of it. And because of this, I feel like it is important to increase the knowledge and experience on it. That way it can be shared and adjusted in order to fit out different needs and such, depending on the project. And especially for me, what I plan to do with it is I plan to use this and many other studies as a way of trying to gain more experience with mastering, and trying to gain specific things of what to do, what not to do, kind of like guidelines, and try and build up my strength in mastering as I've tried over the past semester, and I feel like I want to continue on that path. And since there are still things about post-production that I haven't fully felt like I have a good grip on yet, and I plan to look through professional work and also analyze articles and such based on professional work to actually help with strengthening that and such. And yeah, that's basically it.